Previously on Perseverance Full Clearance, Nola fought Archbishop Saxxis, one of the top brass of the Naxonites, inside of a nuclear silo. However, Esperia and her army caught up to Nola and chased her throughout the lower city. Although Nola seemingly defeated Esperia in the latter's pocket dimension, she was forced to let Esperia go in order to save Sped. Seems tragedies are common to come by nowadays. Oh shoot, did they already kill the guy who was living here? Uncle! Come on, not you as well! A diary. Wilbur, you'll be missed, old friend. What, you knew him? Yes, look, something I must tell you. But let's talk downstairs. A secret path downstairs? Perseverance... Umbraden? What? Do you like exploding things? Well, blame me, who doesn't? Getcha bombs that explodes. Why did I suddenly get an advertisement? Playing is a player's game. Everyone expects a plan. This is why we have an upper hand. The Naxonite cannot hope to predict us, because we cannot even predict ourselves. We're actively pushing on regardless of price or pathways. The Perseverance Union shall prevail. Oh, it seems like gameplay-wise, you actually have to have a plan and memorize how enemy attacks work and how your own attacks work. Seems like you do have to have a plan to some extent. I guess the idea is that you should be able to adapt or something. There's an inscription on the base. It reads, "Oh, who am I kidding? I can't read that." It's probably because it's in katakana. Why? Do I tell you how to assemble your war machine? You know what? Forget I asked. I'm not really that thirsty. A box of matches for lighting the oven, I assume. Probably. Oh wait, those are smokes. I didn't take you as a smoker. I'm not. Wilbur? How do you keep this place so tidy and the sink so sparkly? I don't. On the top shelf, is that red cordial? Yes. Is that why you are red? Yes. Another mystery solved, I suppose. Yes. Can you stop that? Yes. Curiosity is overwhelming me about what is in this lockbox. My hopes and dreams. I'm not curious anymore. Huh, now it's just some thieves' tools and explosives. Well, I'm glad you were joking. That was kind of a mean thing I just said. My hopes and dreams died years ago. Now my only hope is to protect my family, even at the price of oblivion. Oh, that's really noble. In a world bereft, it's cool to be a good person now and then. I'm with you there. Care to explain? It appears Wilbur had a dying wish to help out the Perseverance Union even more than he already had. You see, your parents, like Wilbur, were part of the Perseverance Union. I feel guilty as a result. Your parents may have still been alive had I not roped them into this. It's not your fault. They weren't pushovers. If they were aligned with you, they had as much of a say in it as you did. True, but I can't help but feel the weight of the burden. Every day, more good men, women, and even children die for his cause. Worse, we barely have anything to show for it. Seeing what you have now, are you sure you still want to do this? This union, it may not be much, however, it's given me hope. Without that, I would probably be dead. Hope is pretty important, yeah, but consider this. You'll have to put your life on the line again and again. More power memorization. More hitboxes. If you fled the country, you could escape this. The Naxonites have very little interest in you. No, this is my home. I'm not going to surrender because a few scary pig monsters target me. I have to be strong, for the sake of not only my parents, but for this country as well. It's my world, and I will fight to protect it. Keep it in body. If only they could see you now. I understand why I withheld from telling you, though. I too want to give my children a normal life. Really, their commitment to that act is admirable. I'm sure it'll do them proud. Why don't you two just kiss already? Hello, bad luck. I'm good faith. That was rude, Pep. Huh? What are you two doing here? This town is really dangerous about now. Well, I guess sight is for a week, huh, Dad? Being charming and using my phrases isn't going to get you out of answering questions, you scoundrel, you. Pep actually means Mom knew you'd be here given that it's the last bastion of hospitality in St. Albans. We decided not to interrupt whatever serious conversations you were having with your vicious little shadow there. Pep, of course, couldn't resist the urge to watch you like a creep. Ugh. You having a fucking go, 7? Should I add another bench that mangled face of yours? That's quite enough, boys. Life never ceases being awesome with you to surprise me like this, Ciboli. Oh, it was nothing. Mom arranged this with Wilbur months in advance and kept us quiet by holding our toys hostage. Did she now? Oh, lies, all lies. And I still have them hostage, so not one more word. Thank you, Ciboli. Refuge for the hard is a gift hard to come by these days. Oh, you're welcome. So, who's this bad luck Umbraden? Wahaha! I'm Nola. Oh yes, Wilbur's niece. What on earth could have led you to the funny farm down here? Oh, it's all Spad's fault, of course. Guilty. I was just showing her the wonderful amount of honesty we have in our household. Well, household may be a bit optimistic, a term for a basement. Oh, shush, you scallywag. I think once we clear away the dust and set things up, it'll likely be the best house we've ever had. Are you sure? Doesn't the enemy know you live here? Shouldn't you, like, try to find a new base of operations? Oh, but gets even better. It's connected directly to a station for the Naxonite speed demons. Wow, Wilbur was never one to disappoint, but that is very convenient. 7, Pep, why don't you show your fire around the place, Alright. Oh, Dad, come look. He's talking about munitions. I'm gonna have to show you how I become faded and inaudible now. Jeez, you're so young. My own children are about your age. Before we get any more involved, I have to wonder, what exactly is it you think you're doing? Huh? Say it aloud, please. Yeesh, why? Say, Cubic and Body are dead. If it weren't for Sped, it's likely I'd be so too. I'm here because I want to join the Perseverance Union and protect the world, or what's left of it anyway. Wait, the entire world is under the Naxonite's control, not just the immediate area? Oh, I'm sorry. Cubic was a nice woman. How many more good people are we going to lose to the slaughter? Why all the concern? I just don't relish the idea of setting children out to die. Not that... Okay, maybe I'm being too morbid about this, but... So the way we see it, this union is indeed a path to a brighter future. A future. But, well, I just hope you'd have no such reason to be here. You and me both, but now this union is my hope. Well, if you're sure, then we'll go to Heartwood later today for your initiation. I just wanted to be sure you understood the gravity of what you were getting into. It's sweet of you to care so much. I can't help it, my motherly instincts are pesky like that. So, do you already think of me like your child? That's kind of sweet. Oh gosh, don't make it so obvious. Besides, wasn't Sped doing pretty similar earlier? Well, yeah. Looks like you've been through quite the adventure. Join us for breakfast, won't you? Actually, I insist. Kivic's ghost would have my hide if I didn't keep you well fed. It's okay. If it's okay, then I love that. And the helicopter again. Or a different one, probably. No, it's different. I don't... The other one was like an RTP helicopter, wasn't it? This is the elite helicopter. Your Grace, we killed the parents and destructed. However, their child escaped with that blindfolded guy in the wire poster. I see. I'm told Saxxis was slain in the onslaught. Yes, he was caught on the... I care a little for the details. Where's his body? Right behind you, sir. Heh. Oh, heh. Still his raging essence glows, even after the 6th time. He's just gonna revive, isn't he? Heed my call, alchemist. Return from the plane beyond and serve your master yet again. I wait commands, my master. Is there any way to permanently kill these guys? Sure, that little bitch. I almost had him, too. I will not fail this time, my lord. The cookie dough menace has fled to the forest. You will search for any clues that may lead to their location. The battalion of troops will be at your command. Don't fail again, Archbishop. Aye, sir. Shame his loyalty isn't matched by his competence. And I think he does fairly well. I mean, for a mortal his age. He's only 28. Hey, I haven't done any better, neither have you. I think ripping out his eyes is a bit more than nothing. Well, what have you accomplished, my high lord? I'm the leader. I'm doing the insurrecty thing. You have no right to be downplaying Saxxis' credibility at all. Anyway, what do you want of me, Naxon? Oh, right, your tower near St. Albans. Go there and see if you can scry the cookie doughs out. It appears I've made the mistake of underestimating them. We shall start treating them like the serious threat they've become. Very well, I've had ample experience with them. I'll gladly take on this task. Until we meet again, Frost Queen. What are your orders for the House of the Deceased Heretics? Disintegrate the bodies. Demolish the house, build over it anew. If anyone asks of the Worthingtons or the Black Death, kill them without notice or hesitation. You got it, boss. Not even gonna bother trying to deny it, huh? There is no war in Bossing Say. Thanks for breakfast, Wally. It was great. You're welcome. So, Sped, what do you think of this? Yeah, this was essentially mean killing pretty much anyone who has ever associated with the Worthingtons even at least once. So bad. What do you think of this? Of what exactly? The place, you dolt. It's nicer looking, but I feel like it's not. We shouldn't have stayed here because the enemy. We already saw Wilbur's blood stain. That's already a sign the enemy knows something's up here, or maybe we're expecting them to think that they already combed this place over. So now we're hiding under it, kind of by trying to place 3D chess with them, huh? Oh yeah, it's awesome. That Naxonite speed demon connection will be very handy. I'm already brimming with ideas on how to utilize that. But I don't want to use it on just any stunt. We may only get one chance with it. I was rude about it earlier, but that was a joke. It's very cozy. Man, Wilbur is nuts. Did that crazy bastard actually dig all this out himself? No, gosh, I wouldn't have let him. It's essentially a refurbished bomb shelter. Bomb shelter? Golly, he must have been sheltered. Now, the underground is essentially her equivalent. It doesn't extend this far west, though. Also, I don't remember the war, assuming it was even alive when it was around. The Great War came to its close in 2072, 28 years ago. You definitely weren't alive for it. I envy you. It's not too personal. How old were you when it ended? About your age. The fact that you endured that hell and still look so beautiful after all this time is a testament to how perseverant you are. Sorry, won't get you everywhere, Sped. Thanks for dinner, Mom. It was delicious. Yeah, especially considering how broke we are. I don't know how you do it, but you managed to make filling and really yummy meals out of whatever the hell we have lying around. I don't even know. How are you getting food? Sheesh, stop it, all of you. My face will end up better than the crap the two of you otherwise subsist on. Already happened. You look like a right beat there. Oh no. One of us. Alright, that's enough, Pep. Your mother hasn't got much sleep, and I haven't either, come to think of it. Maybe we can get a few hours in before we head off to do Nola's initiation thing. That would be really nice, actually. It's perfectly fine by me. I didn't get much sleep last night either. Well, that solves it. There's extra bedrolls laid out. Pick a comfy one. Oh hell no, we're not putting the newbie onto the rocks the first night she's here. You can sleep on the bottom bunk, Nola. I'll sleep on the couch. Are you sure? I'm happy to. Really, I insist. I doubt I'll be able to sleep regardless. Such a gentleman. I'm proud of you, Seven. Shush, you'll end up turning me rather than I already am. I have a lot I need to think about anyway. Well, Nappy Justice, here I come. Don't walk on the bloody table, you twit. Too tired to know what you're saying. Pep! So I can cure people on the verge of death, but I can't fix a stubborn grot. It was like that once too. He'll get better as he matures. He's a kid with a lot of energy and not many friends. I know his world. Let's get some rest. Sleeping well, I take it. Oh no. Of course this was not a good location to hide. That voice, that laugh. Receptive, aren't you? What do you want? Can't you even sleep in peace? You're sleeping quite deeply, actually. My vision isn't hampering that. Well, what is it? I'm just here to congratulate you on getting a new family. Even if it's likely most of them will be dead before this is all over. Why do you want to kill them? What did they do to you? Oh, it's not my intent to kill them. I let you and Sped go earlier, didn't I? None of you are any use to me dead. Naxon does want you dead, but that's his business. Our goals vary. Is she trying to betray Naxon or something? Maybe she wants us to kill Naxon somehow, and then she'll kill us, and then she gets to roll over whatever's left of the country. What even are you? You appear to be an old one, but... I was once human, or an old one as you call them, but I am something completely different now. If you live long enough, I have a feeling you'll find out. So if your intent isn't to kill them, why are you? You're like them. You, like them, are all means to one very rewarding end. Rewarding for me. Part of me would like to tell you right now, but I'd rather torment you over it. So I'll leave you with just a vague cryptic message. The red one is more than he seems. Suffer well, witch hunter. Seems you now share my burden. Burden? The Frost Queen is usually easygoing in her first 2 or so invasions of your dreams, but I recognize the signs. Yeah, she says some big crap and congratulated me on having a new family. It wasn't my interest to be a gentleman when I offered you to sleep in my bed, you know. The nightmare she gives me has become so bad I haven't slept in weeks. Yikes. Nowhere is safe from our oppressors, not even our dreams. I can't fight like you can either. I smoke because it calms my nerves and gives me a way to relax. She's bad enough in a dream. In person, she's even worse. Are you blind like your father? No, I just don't open my eyes. Or not more than I need to, anyway. Do you fear her that much? More than fear itself. I liked it better when sleep paralysis demons were cute VTubers instead of corrupt government officials. Oh shoot, did it? It's just transitioning through nighttime, right? Okay, good. I was afraid that it black screened on me like before. Seriously, some games that have a lot of special effects will end up doing that, black screening the entire map so you can't see where anything is. And then you have to reload and try to go for the cutscene again and hope it works this time. Awake at last, and we're ready to go whenever you are, Nola. That's a surprisingly common thing in RPG Maker games, even the Ruby engine ones. Nice to have you, Nola. Our family's a bit strange, but it's very welcoming and fun. If you get on with my fire as well as I think, you'll get on fine with us too. I hope so. Your brother is, he's something, isn't he? Maybe a bit short-changed in the sanity department, but he's got a heart where it counts. He makes threats sometimes and is a bit abrasive to put it lightly, but that's mostly all bark. It's come to a point where I troll him just to see how he reacts. He only acts mad. He's really just emphatic about everything. Polite too. Your father and him used to get along famously. Wow, sort of a shame I didn't get to meet you all sooner. Feels like I missed something. I take it Mum's interrogated you by now. I have expect that's why she asked me and Pep to show Dad around. You're a smart one to lure, aren't you? But yeah, that happened. Don't let her scary Russian blood get to you. She's just concerned is all. And if you think I'm smart, she's where I get it from. Sped and Pep are more the bundles of energy than a calm torrent of observation. Our family does seem pretty dysfunctional due to the stark difference in personalities. I'm looking forward to helping you all out in whatever way I can. I'm glad to hear that. You might be the most balanced of us here. Pep and Sped are powerhouses of lunatic reckless fervor, while Saboli and I are sagely observers. We could use a middle ground. I noticed you smoke. Is your mom? She doesn't approve of it, but she loves it. We all need our ways to cope with the stress in this world. I see. How old are you anyway? 14. Pep's 12. Oh wow, you're right. I am the middle ground. I'm 13. Alright, welcome to the dysfunctional circle. Heh, jeez. Heartwood is just a little north of here, but it's quite a trek. You have a good sleep? Yeah. Ah, girl, I slept well too, so we'll only had to pop open a red one to wake me up. I could have just been in your ear. You could have, but consider this. It's really not a fun way to wake up. Oh, I know, that's why I didn't. I'll have to remember that. So don't actually do it, he might actually hurt you. The reason that wakes him up while fail is because Fang bitch Dracula Lady bit him quite a number of times. It's not a nice way to wake him up. Oh, fair enough. Don't scare her too soon, Saboli. And why not? She'll be more powerful with fear to edge her than not. She'll be fearful anyway. We might as well make it positive. Look at you. There's virtually nothing you fear except the one being you have all the right to. The one being you have all the right to. Wait, you mean Esperia or you? Ah! You're gonna pay for that. I know. It's really scary at times, but in a good way. Nola, huh? You're in Worthington Slot, aren't ya? My last name is Worthington, yes. Yeah, you've got the same killer eyes your mother had. I practically knew who you were gonna be before you introduced yourself. Didn't want to be rude and assume, though. Why do you call me bad luck anyway? I was making a joke. What? Have you heard the old legend? Black cats bring bad luck. That's really strange. I'm surprised someone hadn't beat me to it. It's a pretty common joke. You're right, though. I'm very strange. Sorry to scare you earlier. My eternal instincts got better with me, I suppose. It's fine. You remind me of Mom, actually. I'm gonna miss her. She was one of my best friends in the Union. You're Adila Mamano Saralev. I didn't expect you to know Maine's code. I was in the Great War. It was almost a necessity. You? I was a nurse. I tried not to dwell on it, and I'd rather you make that easier for me. Understood. It must have been rough. I fled. As a result, even if I wanted to, I can never return to Russia. Not that I really want to, especially now with all the family I have here. Now, I've actually seen wanted posters with my head on them on TV sometimes. That's one blessing of hiding from Naxon's cult. If they can't find me, those hopeless yobs back home have no hope in hell. Even with the 11,000 ribbons they could get from my head. Not that they get anyway. Jeez, you're scary sometimes. It's a battle town in this world of ours. Sped digs my scary side as much as my empathy. The fact that he and you get on well is just proof you can be scary too. Duh, well, if you want to share some tips, I'm all ears. If we get some time alone in the Heartwood, I'd be happy to teach you a couple of tricks. Whenever you're ready, I am. Where are you going or what? Just some unruly spears I can't see anyone using. Okay, where am I here? Okay. Okay, now everyone's outside. Advance the story by talking to Pep. The red piece time to shine will be soon. Seems most of the Naxonites cleared out. The town may be in ruins, but at least we can get some fresh air and peace. Oh, this entire place used to be a town, huh? It's quite nice at this time of year. Still green grass in abundance, but enough snow to make it feel like home. I mean, what are you doing, little red insane one? I'm pointing in our direction of travel, duh. Oh fuck, I know the way in the pump. You lemmings can catch up. Hey, wait! Huh? And like that he was off. In a cloud of energetic red smoke, we caught up to him and another piece of the puzzle as well. What? Fields of Union? It's been a long time. I only hope you're as eager to see me as I am to see you. In fact, I'm so nervous I can't even face you yet. Is that who I think it is? Kara? I'm glad you remember me. I thought after my whole thing, whatever it was, that you'd have been punished for skipping class. Glad you're alright. Yeah, life out here is a lot more easygoing. I've been keeping an eye on you since you seem to always be on the collision course of trouble. I live for danger. That was way more cool than you probably thought it sounded. Wait, you, did you really leave the city behind just to keep an eye on me? You weren't supposed to embarrass me yet. There you are. Who's this? Pep, a friend of yours? Where do you keep getting them? Oh, that's rich, mister. I brought in bad luck. I'll have more than bad luck for you if you persist with being a red menace. Now, don't you two start. What's your name? Akaumani. I never expected to see your sort around here. Most have a shock when I show up. A cow what? I was an exchange student at Pep's school. We were friends. Kara, was it? Yes. I was hoping we may one day meet, if what I'm told by my father is true. You saved my boy here from a lot of trouble. So you're the one who was courteous enough to drop him off with Sped's rat father. Thank you so much. Jeez, I'm sorry. I'm not very used to... It was nothing, really. He's pretty light. Carrying him wasn't a trouble. Don't worry, Kara. My family and I are very close. It's understandable they're happy to meet you. I didn't even get to say goodbye before we had to leave. Well, I did follow you to keep an eye on you, but I mostly wanted to escape the city, too. It's got bad memories falling around it for me, anyway. I can sympathize with that. It's also a bit easier to live out here considering we got prices on our heads, and pretty hefty ones. Quick question, why are you wearing sunglasses at nighttime? Quick answer, it's complicated. I'll be sure to interrogate you later then. Right, that reminds me, Pep. Sup? I want to duel you. If I succeed, I'll be allowed a place in the Perseverance Union. Sound cool? Wait, so am I playing as Kara? Sure, if I win, shit, fuck it. If I win, you owe me a bottle of red cordial. But, you can join. We don't really have to. I know you probably let me join anyway, but it'd feel cheap if I wasn't to earn my place. You ready? Yeah. Rhetorical question. No one's ever ready to fight me. Oh, hell. Ooh, what the? Why is there a bunch of swords? Hey, you sound impressed. Am I just too cool for you now, Peppy? It is possible this may make pace, but let's do this thing done. Yeah, this is getting ridiculous. Why are there so many of you? Just trying to get some free hits then. Oh my goodness, does there really need to be this many hitboxes? There. You can kind of cheese the pattern a little bit, but not by much, especially if you're not in the right spot. Ugh. Don't worry, even without those powers, they're really strong. Sometimes I had to actually hit the walk button in order to reposition myself in the corner, opposite corner, so I don't get hit by the clones as often. Don't worry, even without those powers, they're really strong. Yeah, you have a lot of power too. Why couldn't you just use that against a helicopter? You could have just used your swords to just smack the helicopter from long range, and not have to worry, and then we wouldn't have to worry about it just flying out of my range all the time. Sorry, maybe I'm not fit to join Union after all. You're king, right? Don't be ridiculous. I've never seen anyone who can fight like that. It should be me who is begging you to join. Also, Pep brought a gun to a sword fight. The fact that you were even game to use the sword when guns were present is more than showy enough for me. Never mind that you're the reason he was alive to duel you in the first place. Besides, if you don't join, how can I hope to interrogate you about those eyes of yours? Well, okay, I'll join, happily, but stop complimenting me. No way, I guess you're not used to getting praise, are ya? Well, we won't flatter you more than we need to. We're heading to Heartwood for Nola's initiation. We can do yours as well if you like. If it's okay, that would be awesome, thanks. It'll be easier, actually. It's quite a trek doing, so doing both at once will save us a lot of legwork. Let's go. Why couldn't you help me during the boss fights? And somehow your health carried over to Nola? Come on, ladies, keep up. We're coming, Sped. Just keep going. We'll catch up. Alright, come on, boys. Let's see if we can beat our old time. Can I race too? Sure thing, Kara. Hope you can keep up, Seven. I'll do my best. You did that on purpose, huh? Gee whiz, Swolly. I have no idea what you're talking about. You know, if you wanted to talk, you could have asked earlier after we left the den. Didn't want to ask you something personal with the boys around. I see. He predestined his own death, didn't he? You know, it's kind of scary how you knew that. To quote my golden boy, mum powers are bullshit. Sped doesn't fear death and would welcome it before blue-eyed Dracula bitch got her claws on him again. I think he wants to wait for an opportune time to do something heroic to deny her. By Dracula bitch, you mean Esperia, right? Yes, I don't like to show her respect by calling her a name. She's done nothing but torment our family. To me, she's just a rabid bitch in heat. That's all she'll ever be. Someone mentioned she'd been giving him nightmares, and I put together she's probably the one behind Sped's blindfolded condition. Well, she ripped out his eyes. I had the fun of finding him on the verge of death and nursing him back to health. That's how we met. So are you two married, or...? We might as well be, but we're not. Mostly because no church is going to perform a marriage for heretics like us. But that's barely an issue. Love is enough, wouldn't you agree? You two are so cute together. Stop, I don't want to be as right as him. It's clearly already pretty difficult to tell us apart. I'm not looking forward to when his predestination comes through, but there's no escaping it. And I'd rather he got like a heroic light than a sad existence. I just wish we could escape it all, but we can't. I get a feeling he's already told you why too. Our only course of action until we find a way to stop the Naxonite order is to enjoy the time we have, in the face of all the bleak turns on the path. You should understand why Mom and Dad wanted to give me a normal life. You guys have it rough. There are upsides to this life as well, as you no doubt observed, because we only have each other. We are very close as family, which reminds me. I can never hope there'll be a replacement for Kivik, but seeing as you're sort of stuck with us now, you can think of me as your mom if you like. I implied I already thought that way about you earlier. That's perfectly fine. I think it's a really heartwarming trait of yours. It's difficult to even say it, let alone in a way that makes sense, but I love children, mine or others. They're always so energetic and naive, not yet resigned to the metaphorical gallows like us more wary sorts. Sped changed my life and made a few of my dreams come true. I always wanted to have children. When I was younger, I was forced to give up on that impossible dream, given what I was resigned to be doing. So I'm happy to be your stepdaughter if that's what you're asking. We haven't known each other for long, but you already remind me of Mom in a lot of ways. Thanks, sweetie. I feel I sort of owe Kivik for being a friend where very few else would. At least I can do my best to care for you. Well, let's get going. Oh yes, they're probably already at the summit by now. Oh, seriously. That boss fight was kind of crazy. I kind of realized that if I use the walk button to pivot, I can actually get some free shots in if Kara is on the other side of the arena. Since her clones usually don't spread out too far from her, usually about 1 to 2 tiles away from her. So if I stay out of the range, I can actually get some easy damage in without getting too much damage in return. But she still has those really, really messed up sword missiles. They say she brought a sword to a gunfight, but that's kind of irrelevant if your sword literally fires missiles anyway. Oh, it's pretty. And wow, and 40. Okay, I can choose. Wait, you have 3 weapons, but Pep only has the shotgun? Huh. I'll stick with Orbs of Annihilation for now, but it's possible that some enemies will be better for one weapon, while and vice versa, huh? Welcome youth to the Heartwood Forest, saved by the old ones whom abandoned faith in this earth years ago, finished by the preservers of harmony. This forest serves as a getaway from society. Switch was the quicker way to change weapons. I feel like the time needed to travel from one node to another on the weapon menu could screw me over in battle. I feel like this part should be faster in every conceivable way if you're not gonna pause. What? Oh, enemies! Wolves! I knew this was gonna happen. Take care of those wolves ahead, will you? I'm not sure if fire and the grommets ran ahead. I can't hold them back much longer. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, the shotgun's better for this one. Good work, Nola. Come along, Seven. Say thank you. Thanks, Miss Worthington, was it? I should be able to make it on my own from here. Good thing there's a save point on almost every screen. It's kind of the opposite design philosophy of Scourge of Scavengers, where save points are intentionally scarce. There's a tent for mice by the look of it. I can barely fit in there. Always tell myself like I have bigger problems to eradicate, Fern. What? I can walk in the water. Not even sure what this is. Can actually observe the plant life here. Is there a point to doing so? Not like eggplants in the end, but I not like them. No, I am. You know what? Blue is a bloody good color sometimes. A log. It's not serving as some insurmountable barricade. And not realize how... That's grossly pink. I didn't realize how much dialogue I was missing. Well, my favorite color is definitely yellow, and daffodils never cease to be gorgeous. Not even sure what this is. Not long ago, nor too far away, a great war would erupt between the mammals. Wolves are remnant and reminder of that past. Does it matter which way to go first? They said summit, so that means here must be something else. Save point. Oh shoot, I see. It's blocked off because I probably need to solve a puzzle at the summit first. It's some sort of well, going by state of disrepair. I estimate it's not been used in many years. If a great war had been forgotten in favor of new, more dire purpose, the success against a common enemy unified all mammals under an... what? Under anal? All... yeah, and all what? Did the text cut off? Because it looks like unified all mammals under anal. I don't think that's what you're trying to say here. Wait, why can't I click out of this? Why is there why is the... Oh, shoot. I think I pressed the wrong buttons. Oh, I see. It actually crashed during the dialogue. That's why it didn't complete. I see. Yeah, this game really requires you to save a lot because I don't think it's the most stable. A common enemy unified all mammals under an allegiance of peace. All the mammalian races accepted happily save one. Okay. Man, that was weird. Still, there are two paths, but I don't know which one's the correct path. All I know is that enemies don't respawn, so I don't have to worry about fighting them again and again. But I can, even if they did, I could just heal up, huh? Curses conveniently placed rock. Okay, I was never able to get past here. Oh no, it's a night impassable log. In other words, we have to go a long way around. If only there was a way to create a shortcut from the other side. Fire zone. Mushrooms are cute in a freakish puffball kind of way. That's a nice pink. Not even sure what these are, but they're nice. The War of Indifference had one surviving legacy, the wolf. Forever alone, they distanced themselves from society and left this tree unsigned, seemingly vanishing from existence. Frost Queen High Lord, King of Hog and Alchemist abroad, the ones of a sort who'd see us defiled. Our spirits bless those who show denial. Mass grace pledged beyond close of war, so the tyranny would not be victor. So now our souls serve shelter to young and old, who would seek cover from the angler-eyed fold. Huh? Looks like they knocked the bridge out with their gallivanting. There should be some wood around I can bore it with. Come on, you've been able to jump other gaps before. Hold on, I missed the downward path here. Hiya! Maybe the wood's here. In graves lured bound heroes of all conflict shirking tranquility. So noble were sacrifices, so wasted were they by own devices. Let the dead lie. This has been cut pretty recently by looks. Oh, there's the wood. Not funny. Okay, seems Sped's rigorous lessons and weird puzzle shit weren't a huge waste of time after all. In the chaos of the uprising brought by the tyrant's turmoil, wolves would laugh, doom criers would be smug, all else would be mute tragedy. Destiny speaks of a legendary fellow, whose strengths are not in muscles or own mellow, one whose color is as strange as can be. It is only he who will set the damned free. But I can't read the graves down here. Can I? Oh no, I can't. I just need to walk like this. In departure we give our souls to error. To see a sanctuary holds followers fair. Should pigs now enter his hovel ensnared, or torment and sacrifices shan't be compared. His red face melted on poster of want. This rapscallion may relinquish the Naxonite taunt. With red coat unique and devil eyes beneath, only he may wield the perseverance to quell their teeth. Did Sped make all this? Huh. Took long enough. Come on up the tree. Trust me, this is quite a view. I think you'll like it. There's so much stuff to observe. Oh, there's a plaque here. On that structure? In the old one's time, these cranes were constructed to be an architect to a forest restructured. Now they serve in times of sorrow, the lower or dead to the landless hollow. Well, that's morbid. Insurrection is slowly but surely spreading blight abroad about the insurgents of the monarchy. In their final words, the royalty vexed those who would turn to ruin the country, and so many civilians who turned a blind eye to Naxonite's evil were deformed with dread. I can actually go down here if I want, or not. After you. Is there a boss up ahead? All creatures whom turned their back on the monarchy would become dreaded beings, who deep down had dreaded themselves also. Such is the price of aiding ruination. So basically the people who sided with the Naxonites. Yeah, I think there was at least one cat person among their ranks. This is one of my favorite summits. When I was a little younger, I'd often come up here alone and chill for hours on end. Have a nap maybe. I'm not game to go any higher though. This is already testing my fear of heights. Oh! It's where the game started. Oh, you made it. Quite a sight, isn't it? It's so beautiful. Go soak in it and enjoy yourself. Relax. I intend to do the same. After we're done, we'll go deal with your initiation. You got it. Initiation? Haven't you already proved yourself enough? Huh? It's a cutscene. And that you did. Yep. Oh, wait, is this where we left off when Pep was doing the flashback? No, I'm curious though. Nola has been in the Union slightly before me. Where'd she come from? Need some help? Oh, hey, right on time. We'd like to hear your story too. Lay it on us, Black Death. Ah, geez, alright. I didn't tell him how I got here and what I got myself into, and why I want to help the Perseverance Union. We're now at the present. So circle is complete. Now let's go get vouching for a bear tomorrow. If only we could have a party system. Imagine just fighting off our opponents while Kara is providing cover fire with her swords. Quite a story there, Miss Worthington. I'm looking forward to seeing how you progress. Thanks. Am I sharing yours, Miss Cool Cat? Not yet. It's not very exciting. Well, that reminds me. I saw you in your battle with Pep that you had red eyes. What's with that? Oh crap! You saw that? Yeah, it was pretty cool though. I'm albino, and that's why I have these on more or less constantly. Red eyes are really hypersensitive to sunlight. Well, I wouldn't worry about having odd eyes. I'm being hunted for mine, remember? I wonder what that power of yours is. The whole witch hunter thing. Maybe you're some secret key to defeating the blood witches, especially, possibly even Esperia. Well, I have kind of defeated her once, but I don't know about that. Yeah. Even her health bar was really small to compensate for the low damage of the orb attack. I kind of get a feeling she can't really be truly defeated. What if we just chopped her up and then put her in all her body pieces into a box and then shipped all the boxes into space? Time will tell, I suppose. Or just launch her to space, have her go out like cars. And then she eventually stopped blinking. What did I say? Don't mind me, I'm just hanging around, huh? You've been waiting all morning to use that joke, haven't you? Yup. Nice, isn't it? I wanted to show you this here before we initiate you into a union. This is the closest thing we have to peace, and it's worth fighting for, don't you think? Agree, it's hard to imagine that just beyond those hills lies that hellish city. We're far enough out that the sunlight isn't covered by polluting smog of the Archinite mining industry. So after I'm initiated, what's the plan? There isn't, remember? Oh right, yeah, silly me. I have a feeling Naxon is going to take my last act of bravado lightly, so we might seclude ourselves away for a while. What did you do? Blew up one of his police stations, sabotaged his plans to recruit the Russians, and also all the stuff I did with you, like blowing a hole in one of his silos, killing his archbishop and injuring his queen. Well, the archbishop can just be revived anyways. Wow, you've been busy. Is there any reason for doing things like this? Outside of just being fun, of course? Keeps his attention focused away from what matters, my family and the locations of the Union. He probably thinks I have several bases of operation in the city, the idiot. He probably thought I had went at your parents' house, actually. I wonder if he really thinks I'm that ready to put people's lives in danger, fucking egomaniac. So we're just gonna chill out in the wilderness or something? We have a really comfy house a bit west of here. I doubt they'll find us there, and if they do, it'll take them a very long time. Really? Seems like they found it at least once to me. Gosh, I hope this not planned is for real. I only just met you and your family. I want to spend more time with you all before we go back to putting our lives on the line. I'm sure Savoli and Sven would love it as well. And Savoli makes a good point. We should enjoy what time we can together. Don't worry, my arms are crazy good at gripping onto things. I've fallen asleep like this. The strangest part is that from you, that is entirely believable. Heh, sure. Whenever you're ready, we can get a move on, but I have no issue enjoying this a bit longer if you wish to. I exhausted everyone's dialogue. Let's get going. Yes, I think we've literally long enough. Come on, along now, everybody. Yeah, initiation time. So, do I have to control Nola and fight someone else now? Huh? Okay, now I can move. Go down. I'm guessing I have to head to the west now that it's not blocked off anymore. Final fate of our world lies in the paws of the people. Everyday mammals like yourself are the only hope against the newer, more villainous tyrants whom judge the fears of the nightmares. More yellow flowers. You first, Nola. You've been waiting longer. The graves lining this site cloak its wanderers in an impermeable veil. Even sure our movements be detected, they won't find us here. Take your time. We're invisible in these forests. The graves surrounding this grove protect us from the gaze of oppression. At least that's what they say. Don't be afraid. Be ambitious. Your speech is probably good at top mine. So I started seeing row your boat and fell over in a red super. What? Sebastian, it's empty. Are you ready to give a speech, Mr. Worthington? Huh? You know your reasons for being here and what you wish to achieve, but they don't. To be a part of a union, it's up to you to share your burden. Take your time, and none of us here have very busy lives. Nola delivers speech. It's gonna advance the story, huh? But I don't think there's anything else I can do. It's not like there's collectibles in this game. Thank you for coming, everyone. You make me feel grand, putting me on a pedestal like this. Some of you may have known my mother, Kivik, and my father, Vadi. They passed away last night at the hands of the Naxonites. Wait, there's actually an audience? I survived, and with nowhere to really go, I find myself here. The insurrection of Great Britain. I was aware of it as a young child, but back then I was too scared to fight it, too blind to willingly acknowledge it for a problem it was and still is. But they left me no choice but to face it. The attack on St. Albans was not any sort of tactical maneuver. The Naxonites sought to sow the seeds of war. This union and my involvement, they are the results of such campaigns. The recusants fear nothing. Let me join you. As an illusion of nightmare, a dreaded visage to behold to those who would seek to control and confine us. For each horrific display we endure, let's return it to them ghastlier than they could dare dream. We'll take back our world and we'll show no restraint, no weakness, no remorse. That was awesome. Thank you, Nola. 1 year later? Whoa! That's a time skip. He really must be perseverant to avoid my detection this long. Maybe it truly is their lack of logical planning that makes them so difficult to find. All my methods of screening, all my minions who have searched. Nothing. How hard can they be to spot? They're bright red for Daft's sake. What? Heh, Naxon wants to talk to you, Your Highness. Bleh. And when you start relaying his messages? He is a little too preoccupied to answer your query, Miss Frost's whisper. Meh. Has anyone told you how irritating that laugh of yours is? Boss, say what you will, sir. The High Lord is already there. Apologies for the wait, my queen. We have matters to discuss. Oh, well, sorry to disappoint you. The elusive madcaps have me as perplexed as they do you. Yes and no. That's not why I'm here. Oh, and how may I be of service, my lord? Saxxis has surprised me and has found a trace of the cookie doughs, whether by accident or by intent. I cannot be sure. What I do know is that it may be vital to fighting the heretics. What? How did you manage that? I've been at this for a year now and have returned nothing. I explained expectations, I gather. The recusants all fear you. Their leader in particular, thanks to your last interaction with him. They've killed me multiple times, which may have rendered them careless in my presence. This may well be your undoing. We found a trail of red fur linked from what appears to be some sort of primitive hideout back to... Yes, I see. I wait my call then. Found them. A small wooden cottage in the Heartwood. Me men have the place ready and are ready to commence the purge whenever you give the word, High Lord. See to it they do not fail, Archbishop. You will personally ensure that cookie dough menace is no more. And stop saying ye for Sardap's sake. Meow, I envy you for a chance to slaughter those vermin. Don't mess it up, Archbishop. Yeah. Be ready for anything, Saxxis. I doubt Naxon will tolerate another failure. I wish you luck. Yeah, he might not revive you this time. Who knows? If I fail this time, I retire, I swear. I feel so useless. Ignore Naxon's empty threats. He's much more dependent on you than he realizes. His laziness will ensure he never makes his move to actually get rid of you. I don't mind if you don't manage to kill a single one of them. If he does try to throw you to the curb, don't worry. I've got your back, Saxxis. Duh, you make me feel a little better, lass. Alright, time to show these forest frangipanis what I can really do. My pleasure, dismissed. I'm certain you'll take out at least one of them. Oh no, is someone actually gonna die for real? Oh no. Even with my inspiring poster. Red drank crazy black cat, just grip and sip. What? Is that you're drinking some kind of wine? Huh, yeah, right. Double B, I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to grapes. Actually, I have no idea about that, but no, it's not wine. This shit is fucking awful. And what is it? It's like red drink. You know what? Words not do this beverage justice. Are you thirsty? I'm pretty sure you're thirsty. You look thirsty, and you should be thirsty. It seems that there is a complete indisputably high ironclad % chance that you are thirsty. So tell me, are you thirsty, Nola? The sales pitch sounds suspicious. Nola. What? Nola! Sigh. Seems there's a red convoluting brain cells. Please check back later. Maps % chance you're pussing out on me. Are you pussing out on me, Nola? How can you straight-facedly say that when we're both cats? Nola, an answer to the question, please. If I'm like you shut up and fine, I'll try this, whatever this is. Thumbs up, cheers, you silly red monkey. Ah! Pep, what the fuck was that shit? I don't understand. You tasted red drink, yet you don't understand what red drink is. Did your doctor check you for insanity? Pep. Heh, yes? Pep! Is there an echo? Pep, I surmise there's an absurdly high statistical possibility that you don't even know what this is yourself, do you? Using a paraphrased version of my gimmick to lure me into your playing field. Who told you my weakness? Answer the question, smartars. It's all in ball, dum-dum. Ground cherry, sugar, water, molasses, sugar, food dye, color code, and even more sugar. That sounds like pure poison. That's pretty funny coming from someone whose mind cured themselves after the fucking bubonic plague. I'm too sheltered to know what that is. That's a shame, because if you weren't such a delinquent about that, I would have really been proud of that retort. Right, I'm gonna let you keep drinking that swell. Like, did you drop yourself on the head? How is this not a thing you understand? When you commit Redoku faster. Didn't hear that. See, red is the color of evil, and yet I'm so red and so good. Symbology of this banner is so striking. I don't know why I care about it so much. It was made in Japan. I wonder if Sped has to take that ankle-length bulletproof jacket off when he sleeps. I don't know why I care about that at all. I'm not gonna rummage through her stuff. That's just so rude. Tonight, top bunk will be mine. Sure would be lame if some event happened tonight that didn't let me claim my comfy bunk position. Pep's gonna sleep in the bed beside me tonight. Seven likes the bomb bunk for some reason, but hey, makes it easy. Queen Trissel Bell, yeah, why even add the first? Everyone knows who we're talking about. What kind of name is Trissel Bell even? A money one, and one that is graciously not attached with a number that's hard to remember because, fuck, that gets sometimes. You wonder how we racked up so many when we only had a royalty for at most 50 years before Naxon happened. Royalty just basically rotated the throne every 3 years because they realized they only have to be royalty to get the perks without the responsibility of being slightly responsible and representable. What about you? Ruling. I don't know, probably just had a few rules in place and said, give us taxes, blah, blah. Can't it have been too bad since unions like ours didn't start until the monarchy was out of commission. Props them for being lazy, I suppose. I'll take a lazy monarchy over heavy-handed authoritarian supremacy any day. The monarchy, now deceased, replaced forcefully by an autocrat we know as Naxon. King Billy von Mankius III. Son? Monkius III. Greedy and petty, but at least the monarchy kept mostly themselves. You heard about that shit that went down in Aussie land lately? You mean that nothing that happened? Ah, yeah, you probably heard a joke. Especially funny to me because I never had a way to communicate with anybody there since our internet is all gated like Naxon is worried about us finding out there's a world out there. Yeah, you don't have to explain that. We all know the gig. Oops, my bad. I don't know why I felt the need to expose that reality. Wait, how is this shirt folded right? How do the board scrub stains? Ah, you're funny when you're clueless. Well, you are a butt. So, how do you like that? Not used to laundry, huh? I can do most chores, but when it comes to things like this, as you well perceived, hopeless. My custodian taught me a bunch of stuff about domestic chores of all sorts. Sans this one for some reason. Maybe because he just figured we'll use a laundromat. Heh, those were simpler times. Well, I confess I can't really help you. My mother hasn't gotten to teaching me about this stuff yet. I was only 13 when she died. Well, I'm sure Ciboli knows. Yeah, she does. I'm usually not the one who does this, but she's busy being housework Hitler about now, so I'm just gonna let her do that. How did you guys get this place anyway? It's so cozy. We built it. I didn't expect Wilbur to go and give us a barn bunker like he did. However, due to its strategic significance, I don't want to draw attention to it. Okay, what about this? What is the strategic significance of this place? That place? The Naxonite speed demons run through there, which can be easily used to get to key city locations without a permit. It's a very handy utility. We'll probably only be able to use it once. Oh, that'll be very handy. We should get back to scrubbing these, or try trying. How's Pant Lake still inside itself? Why do belts have so many holes? Are you smoking? Yup. Rhetorical question, Jerry. Why are you smoking when you're 15? The same reason you're out there blading streets with dread. I'm not near fit enough to do that, so I resigned to smoking to calm my nerves instead. You raise a good point, actually. Sorry for judging you, love. It's okay. One day I do hope to be of some use as a more sagely sort. I don't think I've got the prowess you, Pep, or my father do. Going by how much your fire predestines is demise, I can't imagine you'll be waiting too long. Doesn't it worry you a little? Of course it does. Look at me. Jeez. Well, this world as harsh as it is, and me as frail as I am, I doubt taking a few years off of my life is going to make a difference in the long run. Stay back there. I'm aggressively wielding a sharp Russian knife and an allergy-inducing fire duster. Quite a combo. Oh, shush. If you're thinking I'm pulling some wizardry of preparing a feast and cleaning at once, you don't be fooled. I'm not that graceful. Could fool me. So, what is this dance called? Aggressive house cleaning. For remaining distress, if you didn't have your vice of murder or anything blue and ghostly, I'd offer you lessons. Gasp. You think I see you, mischievous dust bunny fool? That's certainly an innovative way to deal with stress. After a war, feeling so helpless as a nurse against a listless number of patients, many of whom died, it's rejuvenating to know at least one thing on this planet can't threaten my existence. I suppose that makes it kind of a cruel power fantasy, but at least it keeps the house clean. I better get back to my routine. Incessant crumb, you think you can escape me? Take that, and that! The years have been good to us. It's been more than I could have ever asked for, getting to know and be part of his family. Yeah, it's great. Do you think you'll ever tell me how you ended up here? One day, but for now it's probably best to keep the tale my own problem. Wouldn't want to bring our mood down with another tragic tale. Fair enough, I suppose. Why does our stepdad like Japan so much? He's got a katakana on the anvils all around the place, wall hangings of the oriental sort, and I suppose I'm just curious. I have no clue. If you can't jolt it out of him, Pep may know. Thanks for the help. I'm just a bit nervous to ask Sped or Pep myself. I'm sure you know the feeling. Sped I can understand, but Pep is hardly nerve-wracking. Maybe it's just me, but Pep is more intimidating than Spire. Like, Sped I can easily relate to because he acts cool to suppress his real moral contrition. I kind of do the same. What's weird about Pep, or the fool as he was called in school, is that he seems blissfully unaware that fear even exists. If he truly does not know fear, he may be the one who will be able to save us all. It also makes him incredibly dangerous, not only to himself, but all who follow him. Danger is a thing we have to live with, so I'm not worried. Yeah, true. That's half the reason I followed him. The thrill of being in constant peril seemed kinda cool, though it's been fairly peaceful so far. It's a shame I more or less promised I'd keep zipped on the matter, but there's no way you could not know yet just how dangerous he has the capacity of being. You know something about him, huh? Yes, we'll never tell. If you were to find out, it'll be via him. Ah, your eyes are so pretty. You really think so? I wouldn't joke about that. That stunning red is out of this world. Well, they did usually call me an alien at school. Exchange students tend to get pretty rough. My eyes start to hurt. I have these off for too long while in well environments, though. That's sensitive, huh? Has its advantages, though. On a moonlit night, I can see like it's daytime. My duel with Pet probably brings that to mind, though I kept my shades on for that. Had I not, I may have won. From what I saw, I'm just glad you're on our side. We have enough foes with crazy powerful stuff to throw at us. Jeez, for one they call a wake of nightmare, you're really pretty dreamy. Wow, sorry, that sounded really flirtatious, didn't it? I just meant that you're someone I imagined to be in a good dream, rather than a nightmare. Wow, awkward. Gosh, you're cute when you trip over your words like that. Stop it. Please. Alright. Be on guard. It may be wild boars, but I can hear vague noises from the forest. Noises of the Oinky Orient. Oh no. It's got less common than the one in St. Albans, at least. I heard that. Oops. Well, I stand by it. Is this wine? Nope. Let's go to the basin, which, come and look at it, I've never really seen, and I won't foreseeably see ever in the future. So the basins for cooling weapons are shit we make at the forge and anvil Duda. Hey, I'm the one doing the monologue and stuff. You'll get your turn. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not really sorry. Arswipe. I'm not drinking that shit. Are you sane? Box of video games we have for some reason. I think Cyber Drive Ninja, Knights of Terra, and Teardrop Distance were pretty cool. These games by Bizarre Monkey are going straight in the fucking garbage next time a bin presents itself, though. It's got cans of soup, beans, mayo, salsa, and mayo of 3 different varieties. Mayo is serious business, chap. But why? You don't ask about mayo, that's not a thing you do with mayo. What you do is put it on white bread with salt and eat it. Like that, it's delicious. Oh my god. Pep, don't teach your sister how to be white trash. I wasn't. I'd rather not. Well, it's a completely ordinary sink. Pocket for the back of your mind that Nola might be making fun of how much time you managed to waste on investigating completely mundane objects and move on. Packets of sugar on the bread board. What on earth are they making? Lots of teapots and chinaware. Whole bunch of incredibly standard household objects. Isn't that interesting? If it honestly is. Please consider choking yourself. Oh, I found my copy of Lackadaisy. Such a great comic. It's really not very interesting at all. Some instructions for making Play-Doh. Don't ask me. This is my chair. I sit opposite 7. How many times does 6 go into 5? Pushy. I was getting to that. Hey, you plebeians with your so-called chairs. When it comes to eat time at a big table with no seating, I regret nothing. In other words, Pep is the anti-chair. Trees would happily die to seat your stubborn arse too. And I extend them a courtesy. Your oak shall live another day, for fine butt is sacred. Of all possible things for you to be stubborn about, I'm glad it's something so mundane. Also, it means I can continue doing... Oh, yeah, never mind. This is probably worse. At least I know how to cut a tree down. Oh, Spade, you don't have to do the laundry. I'll be done soon. I don't even know how much we get... how we get much when we wear the same crap every day. Speak for yourself. Also, you do not. I will not. Do not let that happen. Oh, you've been playing Night Coat Ninja again, have you? I do have to sleep with you. If I wanted to sleep with someone that smelled like a rat, I'd go have an affair with your rat fire. Oh ho, Dad, I'm sorry. But even I can't argue. That burn she gave you was sick. Ah, yeah, I'll just shove now. Can't believe that thing I heard. It's so sickly burned. Dear God. Oh, blame me. Am I fangirling? We find it defend guilty. Stop embarrassing me. Gosh. That's where I usually sit. Leave well enough alone. That's probably custodian powers for you. I have my own seat. It's a pretty comfy chair, if I may say. You get past since your mouth is so rarely opens. It's where Ciboli sits. You can tell because it has a black bow at the place. Are you talking to anyone in particular? Yes, I am. Gee, so nosy. I apologize. With Pep around, I tend to take talking to yourself from anyone but him as a sign of worry. Though it's kind of you to worry. It's just an instinct. I can't help it. I'm a retired nurse after all. Should put your hand in there and see what happens. Yeah, just what I always wanted, some third-degree burns. At this point, I'd make some third-degree burn about your mom and ask whether you put your hand in the basin to chill, but I can't do that because I have enough common sense to know that would be bad form. That was surprisingly not shitty of you. Hey, I do my best. Sorry, Observer, don't worry. There'll be plenty of cats dying in fire later. If I get morbid in the future, remind me that it was somehow your fault. It's nice brown to cull some of the vivid red tones in here. Who are you talking to, you idiot? Oh, never mind you, dearie. I'm gonna murder him someday. I believe this is where Kara sits. Yeah. Our table only has room for 4. We cannot live in this fancy land forever. We need to begin advancing forward. I agree, it's been a year. I feel like we're a family, but we'll all be easily overwhelmed if we continue like this. Well, I've been enjoying the time we've had, but I actually agree. If you have me, I can lend my wisdom on the field. I'm all for it. Let's have some fun too. Awesome. I was starting to get worried I'd never see any action. Well, since it seems unclear in the light of democracy, and consider my aid yours as well. So what's the plan? Even still, you understand so little. Sped, there's some strange sounds that have been coming from outside lately. Do you think? Oh right, no plans, just a general direction. Got it. Shh. Wild boar, perhaps. Much worse. Curse my intuition for being right. Pep 7, open up the basement from the inside. Savoli, Nola, and Kara, come with me. Yes, sir. Come on, 7. I've never seen Sped so worried. Whatever we're in for, it's big. I hope you're right for Nola. Whether I had a choice in our continued revolution or not is of no meaning now. We've been found. No matter what happens, I want you to know you felt like a daughter to me. You're a very amazing girl, and I'm so very proud of you. Squee, thanks. You and Sped have felt like parents to me. After mine died, I yearned so much for that relationship, and with you and him, I found it. I even have siblings at this time. Well, better not let Sped and the boys take all the fun. Let's go. Yeah. No, over there. Oh, shoot. Hurry up and talk to Mom. These spells aren't infinite, or I don't think. Well, hold the line. Go speak with Savoli. I can hold the line here for a while, but I don't have an infinite supply of energy. I don't think a exploding machine is going to last us forever, and there seems to be no end to that army headed our way. What are those up there? Evil beasts, dreadcasters. In a pair too. Mostly the only one with a weapon that can reach that far. Go for it, my girl. We'll continue to cover you on the ground. Pep, more speed. Yes, sir, Spuds Lord. They won't get past me, but I can't reach the dreadcasters. It's on you, Nightmare's Wake. Oh, man. Such a weird fucking hitbox. But we'll see if it works. Yeah, it's... Why do their bullets last so long? Oh, finally got one of you killed. Okay, I think I killed it. Well, hold the line, but you need to deal with those shredcasters. We'll find a way through this. They aren't joking around this time. We're out of explodes, and they don't seem to be stopping. So, Ollie, take my blades and hold the line. I'll be back on the way to end this. Come with me, Pep, before I will need your help. You too, Kara. Roger that. Have fun, girls in 7. Oh, Mason, help Nola and Mom hold the front. Today's not the day we die. Roger, be careful, dear brother of mine. Back at ya. Okay, heal. Appears we got all the fun for ourselves. Let's send these sorts to the side museum. We may be out of spells, but we still have a lot of weapon rounds. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Give me those heals, no! I'm glad that they... Is there any way to lose this scenario, or is it just, like, timed? I don't know. Hitbox on these guys is kind of weird. But yeah, I think I'm supposed to use a shotgun since they occasionally drop ammo, which is weird. Holy shit, how long does this last? Is there? Yeah, this. I feel like this is just more of a cutscene than a real fight, since we get in. They drop the health spree frequently, and no one seems to be capable of dying. Well, my allies at least. I'm capable of dying, and the enemies are capable of dying, but not my allies. Yeah, just throwing out hitboxes until the end of time. And my shots can go through the freaking tree for some reason. Ow. Oh my goodness, you guys spawn in forever. Is there an end to any of this? Do my allies have health bars? Okay. What's wrong with you pigs? I'll not tolerate any more failure. Regroup and then all in. Oh good, get a small bit of rest then. Talk to me when you're ready, Nola. I'm impressed that what we managed. This is the most ferocious I've seen them. We best get out of here, though. Our energy can't last forever. Sheesh, talk about an unwinnable war. Even you think it's unwinnable, but no matter, we will persevere. As long as I live, we will never wave flags of white. We're out of options and have dwindled most of our firepower away. It's time to run. You've done very well. I count over 50 kills between us. We don't have much time for fanfare. Oh, are they keeping a record? Is there like a high score? Saxxis' army is recovering from the blow he dealt. Their numbers are staggering. They have 40 to 1. If they push another big attack, we'll be forced to retreat. We best go with whatever tactics Spad has in mind, even if... Well, let's not even worry just yet. Talk to them. I'm afraid we don't have time for chit-chat. You've done all done very well, but Saxxis and Nora's minions are flying around this time. All my life is sought to protect the innocent and fight for what is right. You all understand now the meaning of perseverance, to strive forward in the wake of destiny, even in times as grave as this, to secure what's right to us, to our people. Listen, if we run together, we'll be hunted down and destroyed, and we risk putting more in danger. So the day has finally come. Sped, I knew this was inevitable. It's me they want the most, so it's me they're going to get. All of you must live on, persevere. Got it? I know, look, you're not going to be talked out of this. You've changed the world for me and given so many hope. You don't deserve to die. And you're probably really OP. Perhaps that's true, but better if I do. That I do so doing what I've always have, protecting and fighting for what I love. Nola. You're an amazing young lady. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. With my time up, it'll now be you who plays the best, the better in the world. You represent it. You fight for it. You cling to it. Let my sacrifice forever guide you in its protection. And thank you too for gladly sharing my burden. When we first met, I was so afraid you were going to resent me for things, but you've only been appreciative. It was an honor to be your stepfather. No, there has to be another way. This is stupid. Who's gonna lead us? Who's gonna be bad laundry? Who's gonna... Dad, I'm sorry. This is hard for me to accept, even though I know you've been writing us for it this whole time. Pep, I'm so proud of you. You're becoming a fine young man. I see now. I see I was foolish in thinking this was my war win. Rise up, my son. The impetus. Seriously, you want me to lead the Union? Ever since you were born, I could see the same spark in your eyes I've had in mine. You're fearless, you're goofy, you're reckless, and you're powerful, but know this. Those are wasted gifts without respect and loyalty. You've come so far that you make me look like a joke. I was just a neat at your age, but look at you. Don't give in to doubt. Press forward and protect what is dear to you. But Dad, I'm not sure I'm as strong as you. He's only got a shotgun. You kidding me? You know, there's a reason I asked you to do the explode deliveries in the first place. You're both stronger and faster than I am. It's possible that his age is making him weaker. Those things weigh over 10 gallons you were lifting. Those things are way over 10 gallons, and you were lifting them above your head like they were just coconuts. Sped's right. I saw you with absolutely ridiculous speed supplying Sped and Sped with the firepower they needed. You're easily stronger than me and Sped combined. And I've just killed at least 50 dread minions, with a little help, of course. Well, I won't fail you, Dad. Mark my words. I'll destroy Naxa and undo all the harm he's wrought. You don't need to promise me anything. I know whatever you do, make me proud. I'll make sure he learns to launder things before he ends up enduring your sadly suffering. Savoli, thank you so much for everything you've done. You remembered my life and made me cherish life so much that I'd go any length to protect it. And if it meant it would be at the cost of my own. The day before you found me, I was ready to die. I was ready to face death in whatever grueling form. I thought living had been rid of all meaning, but Esperia just wouldn't let me die. But then, it was you. You're an angel in the world riddled of demons. You're so incredible I can't even describe you with words, but I love you, Savoli. Everything about you. You're sweet, you're smart, you're sly, and well... So I so much I want to say, but listen, do whatever makes you happy, alright? You don't have to continue making other people's burdens your own. Sped, you gave me what I could only previously dream of. Children, a cozy life, a warm hug whenever I needed it, and a shoulder to cry on. You don't owe me any thanks. You paid it back twofold by now. And you know as well as you know your own code. I'd rather you go out in the way you deem desirable and Fang bitch getting her claws on you again. I won't let it go in vain. We will find a way. Thank you, Zawali, you're best. This will be a sad day, but at least for a whole year, we've all been together. I'm gonna miss you, Dad. Dear boy, you still have a part to play. With my absence, one will need to be the voice of wisdom. That voice is you. Assist Pep, Kara, Nola, Savoli, and all who pledge allegiance to our cause with your observations. I won't fail you, Fire. It's been an honor to aid you, Sped. I will continue to lend my assistance to your family so long as I live. And that's a promise. I know, you all make me so proud and happy. If there was another way, I'd be going with it. Now it's time we parted. Goodbye, my rays of light. I never would have gotten this far without all of you. It's time to at long last put my Ratfire's weapon to use. It's gonna be quite flashy, so you might want to leg it. Oh, he's gonna detonate a nuke right next to the enemy? Now! Magician's time has come. I hope you're ready, Saxxis. Loading Zodiology Holy Hand Grenade. I'm sure that's gonna have a slow but powerful hitbox, since I would have to throw it.
Looking for me, boys?
Yeah.
I'm afraid you'll have to excuse my family, but I'm the one you really want anyway.
The problem is...
That being said, I should warn you. None of us are going to make it out of this alive. Take that as a threat if you want. It's a shame we couldn't be friends, Archbishop, but my family needs more of me. I'm going to die in fire, and you'll be joined.
For that action, there'll be consequences of a brutal thought.
I'll be ashes. I could care less.
Bloody hell.
My death is ascertained, but my legacy will live on, and my stand here today will see that it survives. And then succeeds. The era of perseverance is now.
What? There's an explosive symbol across the entire forest. Swiss is always set to blow. And the fact too. Is Saxxis gonna get revived, or was he completely vaporized? Act 3, the Emperor. Am I really gonna be able to beat such a powerful foe with just a shotgun? We must press on. That sacrifice will mean nothing if we don't fulfill his legacy. I agree, and I still have my own reasons to continue this. I never said it much to him because his life's work meant so much, but I would rather we get away from here, leave and never come back. I know how you feel, but we stop here. We simply can't. No way. We're the only ones left to oppose this dastardly cult. But I actually don't want to lose you, Mum. So I want you to leave, okay? Go and find a way out of here. What? It'll be horrible of me to make you do this against your desire. It's going to keep getting uglier. It always does before any sort of light can be seen. The night is always darkest before the dawn. I suppose. Alright, I feel horrible leaving you these leeches, but maybe Sped wanted this. The next night won't bar coming for me alone, or at least not the Esperians. But you have to promise me something, okay? I really don't like making promises. You promise me this, or I stay with you. I'm not giving you a choice. Well, what is it? No matter what happens or what she does, you're not to agree to Esperia's terms. Are we clear? You won't give her your soul, no matter what words she speaks, nor what she offers. Oh, is that all? I have no intent of doing that, so alright, it's a promise. Good, just be wary. Impetus. Esperia can be very persuasive. Yeah, I'm gonna miss you. Better to have missed than lost forever, Keep an eye on him, Nola. His world is yours to protect. I'll go to Amsterdam in the Netherlands. I'm sure you and I will meet if we eventually make it. I'll move further away if I see the insurrection spreads that far. How will we find you? The same way your father did. Gotcha, off you go then. Alright, my boys. Bye, Nola. Keep Pep sane, alright? You got it, Miss Cookie Dough. Goodbye. Now we face Lady Death herself. Esperia, are you sure? We don't even know how to permanently kill her, other than chucking her into the sun or something. Taking the Frost Queen head-on her own terms. It's the most insane, crazy, not plan you've yet conceived. I like it. We've been hiding in the shadows for too long, and covered our asses in leaves. I'm not gonna just sit back and watch this country be ruined. Esperia is Naxon's queen. We take her out, we take something dear from him. Through such, we may be able to either persuade him into giving up, or at least we'll weaken him as a resolve, probably. Is that... Rain? Blaster fire, I wasn't finished with him yet. Speaking of the devil, we were just talking about you. My father's death not enough for you. I wouldn't be so smug if I were you. Since he's now in the picture, I'll simply have to move down a list, or you'd think of it as blind anomaly. I had a feeling you'd have sussed that out by now. I warn you, didn't I, Miss Worthington? Next time you and the next night's clash, one of you was going to die. But I have to wonder why you're here. Didn't ominous foreboding tower and lightning clue you in? Or you masochists and came here to get trodden on? I'm not sure if Ira is any less stupid. Is there a boss fight now? No! But I suppose you're all my playthings now. For what little time will last anyway. Bruh, let me save first. Well, actually, on the contrary, miss, we're actually on our way to put an end to you. So, thanks for just giving us no choice in the matter. Oh, I see. You're just cutting up our escape so we have to go into the tower or something. I can already tell I'm going to enjoy this. If you're this brave, it will be even more fun breaking you than it was for what I got to enjoy of your fire. I'll stand at the top of the tower if you seek my end. Don't keep me waiting. Well, I guess we're trapped. I hope you were as serious about this as you sound, Pep. Her games are maddening. Don't let her guard down for even a moment. We can't be intimidated. Our fear is what she'll exploit. We'll come out on top of this time. Wow, lewd. Oh, fuck you. You know what? That's not what I meant. Well, we shouldn't keep her waiting. If we want to appear fearless, we need to press for every forward advantage. Hey, good call. That was right. You are wise. Thanks. Someone has to be. Oh, is this the final dungeon? Can you also observe plants? Yuck. Looks like it's poisonous. Red flowers or get the fuck out. That can be arranged. Okay. Seems Pep will be the controllable character now. Oh! He can use the Orbs of Annihilation now. But I can't, not the Shuriken. That means there are some enemies where this will be better against, huh? Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Perseverance, full clearance. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.